just started up my truck. Had a couple of people ask me questions about the install in my vehicle here. So I got the radio starting up there. Got the nice Toyota logo there on it. And after I start the vehicle, you can see down here we got a little brake controller, but it kind of doubles. There's a little voltage tester. You can see I got 13.84 volts. And notice how it said gigabyte there. It's the computer starting up. In a moment, you'll see HD SDR showing up on the screen. And all I have to do is I turn on the key, start the car as normal. I don't really have to touch anything else. And then what it connects to, using OmniRig to keep the SDR coordinated with the ham radio. You can see the waterfall. I'll zoom in there a little bit and get closer. So now when I turn on the ICOM radio, which sits right down there, now it says 14249, right? And I'm going to put my hand on the tuning knob. So go back up here, it's now at 14249. And as I tune around, you can see it's all integrated in there. So I can see that there's a signal right about here. Turn up the volume. Maybe it'll come back. Of course. Of course, all I'm getting is my normal power line noise. But the last part is up here on the mirror. I turn that on, and now I get to see the display of the IC7000 on the rear view mirror. And of course, I also have the D710 going on here. I can scan on some different frequencies and do APRS at the same time. So that's everything all integrated together. And of course, you have some other abilities here. And you know, I've got the HD radio, etc. I also have a little spot in my dash where I've got the cable and wiring that goes to my cell phone. And once that's connected to my cell phone, unfortunately I'm using it at the moment, I also get what do you call it, Android Auto working, and that's what normally shows up right here. I use that quite often. It does navigation, it does Pandora, all that good stuff. But I tend to go different areas four-wheeling in the FJ Cruiser here where I don't have cell phone coverage. So I do have navigation, although I need to update it. But I have Garmin GPS in here as well. So I kind of put everything together in a nice, easy to use fashion. The PC, again, if I go back over here, I can run things like FT8 and other ham digital modes in here, and it all works quite well. Got a little keyboard and mouse. If I turn this on, I should be able to hit like F4, that closes that. I use my touchpad to move around, etc. So I can fire up like, you know, WSJTX or anything else I would like. So it's a full-blown computer. When I turn the car off, it shuts down in a proper fashion, and it's all hidden away in other areas of the car. And when the car starts up and sees appropriate voltage, you know, from the batteries, it'll start back up automatically. So if I hook up a power supply or the charging, I have a charger that's under the hood. If I hook that up, all the computer equipment fires up, and that way I can remotely monitor and maintain this right from the convenience of my couch inside. So it's pretty slick little setup. And I'll fire back up the SDR there. And the other nice fun thing is I also have this nice little switch right down here, and this is what does the dual batteries. So I can give myself a jump start. Everything that's in here that's ham radio related runs off of a secondary battery that is separate from the main starting battery. So you know, I can make sure that I can either A, give myself a jump start, or B, I was able to install all of this stuff without affecting the factory wiring. So everything runs on a second battery. So hope you like the install. Nice part is putting this down here. My hand hits the armrest right here, and I can tune. I can basically feel everything that I need to as I drive with no trouble. You know, I got the microphones here for Kenwood and for the ICOM, and then I can see everything up here on the dash. And as you can see, I replaced the factory rear view mirror location with an external speaker, and then I put this mirror in the place as a glass mount, and it works very well. And then of course you got the little microphone there for the car stereo. So when I do have the Android Auto connected, I can do things like say, "Okay Google," and then navigate to some place, and it just does. So it's all nice and integrated. Hope you enjoy it. Take care. Bye-bye.